Hey guys, and welcome back to Mummy Cooks Homemade. This is some Christmas meal prep, and I can't remember what I've done. What was it? Cauliflower cheese. I hate making this stuff. Ate it. So I'm going to steam it in this. One thing I don't like about cauliflower cheese is normally it ends up wetter, the sauce, than how you made it. It's because the cauliflower soaks up all that water when it's boiling. But this was tons better. Absolutely tons better doing it in this. I absolutely love this thing. I can't stop saying it. I did the entire process in this. It was great. So I took the cauliflower out, steamed it for 15 minutes. Make sure it keeps its shape. If you can hear any noise behind me, it's the dog chewing on a treat. She stopped as soon as I looked at her. So I've emptied that out, and now I've got it on its sear function, and I'm going to cook some mushrooms and some cooking bacon, which normally I'd do on the hob, but I don't need to now, which is great. So I always make it with bacon and mushrooms. If you haven't tried it with bacon and mushrooms, this is not just a Christmas recipe, this is how I make the cauliflower cheese. If you haven't tried it with bacon and mushrooms, give it a try. I've heard, because I don't eat it, it's very nice. So I'm literally just going to cook them down. I want all the liquid removed. Scoop them out. I'm going to keep it on the sear function, which is basically just like a frying pan. I'm going to keep it on this function and then go straight into making the white sauce. So you can see I'm measuring carefully. I never measure. So it's really difficult when it comes to doing recipes for you guys. I do have a previous video, a standalone video on the cauliflower cheese, so you can either look that up or ask me to link it for you, and I will if you want to make it. Some Dijon. So butter Dijon. Bubbling dog don't make a racket. Now, about 100 grams of cream cheese, soft cheese, whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to add in some plain flour. Again, I'm measuring. And you're just going to make a roux. Because you're using fat butter, this won't go lumpy. You know, when you add the milk, it will all smooth out. There'll be no lumpy sauces over here. So you're just going to cook out the flour. So now I'm going to start adding in the milk. Now it looks as though it's going to be lumpy. I can promise you it's not. There won't be a lump inside. And everything will mix in as it should. So keep going with that milk. You see, this pan's great. Nothing's sticking to it. So one of the reasons I really don't like making cauliflower cheese is because the pans, when you normally make like a roux and that on the hob, ugh, what a pain in the backside they are to wash. So yeah, it puts me off. So it's thickening up and it's also getting creamy. Gonna add in now some grated cheese. You could do mozzarella, you could do cheddar, it's entirely up to you. See, that's all melting in now. Just get it to the consistency you want it. Some like it thicker. I think if you start off thicker, it's better. I'm not putting salt in because there's salt in the bacon. And a little bit in the cheese. I think it's better to start off a bit thicker. Parsley. You see it's all smooth now. And not a whisk in sight. So I've stopped it now. It's not cooking any longer. Just residual heat. I'm making 2 little trays of this. And this is just for Steve and his dad. The rest of us don't eat this. That plate up the back there is what Amy painted. She's got a little kit. She painted it to put her cookies on for Santa. So, yeah. That's the plate for this year. Just filling up these 2 containers. And that was a full bag of frozen cauliflower. And this has cooled a little bit, so it's got a bit thicker. This will lose its way between and down to the bottom. But I'd rather have a nice thick sauce to start with than a watery one, and then it ended up even more watery when you put it in the oven. And it's as easy as that. And pop some panko on top. And that's it, Bob's your uncle. As easy as that. That's the cauliflower cheese. One done for Christmas Day. And one for New Year's Day. So that's that taken care of. Let them cool down. Move on to the next. Hi guys, just throwing this in. Best before it's gone and Discount Dragon. There was a couple of good offers on each one, so I did a small bit for each. I tried these last time. These have now jumped to the top of my list as my favourite crisps. Steve can't stand them. He says, what did he say the taste of?
Chemicals.
Chemicals.
I like them.
So I'm pleased he doesn't like them. So I've got 2 of those. They are really, really nice. We got these last time. These are 49p. There's 12 in each bag. And the kids absolutely loved these. So they've just finished the last lot. So these come at the right time. So yeah, they're enjoying them. This is Oreo toppings milkshake. This is obviously UHT milk in here. It's got the Oreos on top. This was $4.99 for 10.
That's microwave.
I have no idea. Oh. Milkshakes you don't have hot, you wally.
Hot chocolate.
You don't microwave it, love. Okay. Alright. So yeah, I thought I'd get that for the girls as a treat. I'm a bit happier knowing it's UHT milk over full fat cream or whatever. Just a Gillette Fusion. Is it gel? Yeah. Shaving gel. Ultra Comfort Complex. There you go, Steve.
Okay, sorry about me.
That was about 40 odd pence. These, they just bag them up into, I think it's 20 in each bag. And these were 50 pence a bag. I do like Wavers. I haven't had Wavers for years.
Free bag as well.
Yeah, a little free baggie as well. These, all these, so there's 6 Carex hand wash refills, all 6 for £2. So I thought it'd be stupid really not to. So got them. So this part now is Discount Dragon. If anyone goes on these sites regularly, you'll know that these prices never stay the same 2 days running. So chocolate chip cookies, I've got 2 bags of these. These are the Maryland cookies, if anyone knows who they are, what they are. So yeah, there's 2 bags of those, and those are £1. Got some Caitlin and Amy are into noodles, so I got some of the Lost the Pot noodles. These were, I think, 30 pence each. And they're the same size as a regular pot noodle, aren't they? But just not in a pot. Yeah. I got...
Potless.
Yeah, it's potless. I got 6 of these. So, that was a bargain. Now, I've never seen or tried these. I'm not a Nutella fan.
You're wrapping up for Christmas.
You're not wrapping them up for Christmas. I'm not a Nutella fan, so if they taste like that, then Steve will probably end up eating these.
Don't like chocolate.
You don't like chocolate? Yeah, okay, Steve. Nutella we buy for Amy, but obviously Caitlin can't have it for all those who know. She does have a nut allergy. So the Cadbury's caramel spread and the crunchy spread was £1.50 each when I bought them. So again, bargain. It means you didn't have to miss out. They had some of these. Steve really likes these green mint bacon chips. So I grabbed another 2 and I've just put some on top of a brownie. So yeah, if the kids don't get home from school quick, he'll be munching on that. So then bacon chips are really nice. So there's these Bourneville giant buttons here. Date on these is May next year. There's 10 bags, 110 grams each. These were just $2.99. I don't like dark chocolate, so I'm not going to be eating these. If Steve wants some of them, he can have them. The kids don't like dark chocolate. Otherwise,
hot chocolate or cooking.
That's what I'm just saying. I was going to just fill up a jar for bacon. For that price, it's cheaper than buying decent, what do you call them? What am I thinking of?
Chips.
Bacon chips, yeah.
Bacon chips?
Baking, Prawn crackers.
I want some bacon chips.
We all like prawn crackers in this house, especially the girls. So there's 12 bags in here of prawn crackers. Once the girls know that we've got these in the house, they'll be after these. I mean, they're not over big, so... But I think that was £3 for 12 bags of those. So, yeah. Some bargains to be had. Especially the Cheetos, and they're mine. So, yeah. Thought I'd stick this on here, may as well. Oh, you're running off with a bag of Werthers, are you?
No.
Right, I'll run off with your shaving cream then.
Okay.
My legs need doing. Take a bag if you want a bag. Anyway, just thought I'd stick this in here since we've unloaded it. And I'll get back to the prep. Right, so now I'm making my stuffing balls and I've decided to do it this way. So I've got 2 packs of the pork and apple sausages, 2 large packs of the stuffing. And what I'm going to do with these is I'm going to cook them and then freeze them. So all I've got to do then is just put them in the air fryer and reheat them on Christmas Day. And on New Year's Day because I did enough for both days. So I've fried up some celery, grated apple and some onion. And I've put that in. Then instead of water, I'm using chicken broth. I didn't use all that chicken broth because I knew I was adding the sausage meat to it. I knew that I'd loosen it up a little bit. I've got to say, the hazelnut Lindor from that haul, I tried that and I am an absolute obsessive when it comes to Lindt chocolate, the round balls. Not a fan of them hazelnut or the blood orange. Got to say, the reds are my favourite. But yeah, for me personally, it just gave Nutella. But anyway, just thought I'd stick that in there. Honest opinion and all that. Other people will love it, especially if they love like Nutella and stuff. So, I've mixed all the sausage meat in and I'm just going to roll it now into stuffing balls. They're not small stuffing balls either. I'd say they're about the size of a golf ball. That one was a bit bigger, obviously. As you can see, that's mine. So I just filled this up. I would say there was 90% cooked and then left to cool down before I bagged them up. And now they're in the freezer. So, I need Yorkshire Puddings. These I'm going to make ahead as well. I often make these in winter when I'm doing the roast dinner anyway and freeze them. But I stick to a specific recipe. I don't deviate from it because I'm just adding a little bit of, you can see it's a little bit of time because it's going to be with the roast turkey. Yeah, I don't deviate from it because I know this recipe works, so. Again, I've done the Yorkshire Puddings as a standalone as well. I actually parboiled some potatoes last night and coated them and popped them in the freezer because I'll go back to that. So this pan has been heating up for 10 minutes in the oven with the oil. Always make sure it's hot. You can see it's bubbling. And try to go as safely but as quickly as you can across. And then put it into the oven. Gas max 6 for 25 minutes. And that should in the centre of the oven. Don't open the door. Just leave them alone. And then they should be absolutely fine. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah. I froze potatoes before, but they've come out slimy from the freezer. So I don't know what I did there. But I've part cooked them. There's the Yorkshires. And put them in the freezer. So I'm hoping that that'll work. I'm going to take them out this weekend just to see. And if that's worked, I'm going to pre-make some roast potatoes as well. Anything to help out. So you'll notice that there's 2 empty slots there. That's because Steve's been in. And he likes them with jam on. They are, first and foremost, a pudding. I didn't tell him they had thyme in there. But he still had them with jam on. So I need 5 for a meal because Amy doesn't eat Yorkshire puddings. So it just worked out fine anyway. And they went into the freezer. So yeah, a bit more Christmas prep done. There will be some Christmas prep next Wednesday. There won't be a food haul because and I made that Christmas cake. Parcelled it up. Ready to go to a very nice friend of mine. Anyway, yeah. Next Wednesday won't be the food haul because it doesn't come till the 23rd. That's the Christmas shop. So it will be more prep. But the big food haul will go up over Christmas. So, yeah. Thanks a lot, guys, for watching. I'll speak to you in the comments. Bye.